According to the 2023 Global Organized Crime Index, South Africa ranked in the top 10 out of 193 countries in the world for crime prevalence. The report also found that South Africa's criminality score went from 6.63 in 2021 to 7.18 in 2023, making it the 7th highest in the world and the 3rd highest in Africa. Myanmar has the highest criminality score, followed by Colombia, and then at 3rd, Mexico. The report also revealed that South Africa is a host to numerous international mafia organizations from West Africa, South America, China, Pakistan, Israel, and Southern and Eastern European nations. The mafia organizations have settled in the country's major cities and have established companies for money laundering activities, drug and human trafficking rings, and have exerted moderate to substantial degrees of economic and financial power. Unsurprisingly, the findings indicate a prevalent issue of corruption within South Africa's public sector, where maladministration, procurement misconduct, and abuse of authority emerging as common forms. Organized crime expert Chad Thomas says what is most concerning is that in Africa, South Africa is ranked amongst countries that are at war and are battling various internal political instabilities.
For me, what's concerning is the comparison in the African context. We the 3rd worst on the African context, and those that fared worse than us in the study, being the Democratic Republic of Congo and Nigeria, are 2 countries that effectively have major problems in terms of internal stability and civil war. If you look at Congo to the east of the country in Goma, they've had a civil war raging for close to 2 decades. When one looks at Nigeria in the north, you have Boko Haram waging war, and in the south you have men waging war, and in the middle there's an ongoing fight for the oil resources. So these countries are basically at war within their own countries. So you're comparing South Africa as a country that doesn't have civil war, but has a far higher murder count and death than most war zones within the continent.
Encouragingly, the report notes that South Africa's judicial system exhibits a notable degree of independence, although plagued by shortages of judicial staff and lack of financial resources.